Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my Instagram stories, and we're going to take you from the start to the finish, the entire process on how I do it. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so why should you start making Instagram Reels? Currently, there is TikTok, which is, I think, a direct competitor right now with Instagram for people's attention. So Instagram is running for the races right now, and they are trying to compete with TikTok. So they came out with Instagram Reels. So because of this competition, right now is the best time to try and grow organically on Instagram by using Instagram Reels. Just to put it into perspective, each reel that I make gains me about 1,600 views on average. And if you think about my YouTube channel or even my TikTok account, I only get about 300 to 400 views per video, sometimes even less. So right now is the time to grow organically because Instagram really wants you to use their Reels function, and they are going to push Reels over photos or stories at the moment. So if you want to grow organically, again, right now, start making Reels, watch this video, and we're going to show you how to do it. Alrighty, so the first step in my Instagram Reel process is to come up with an idea. It all starts with an idea, and as cliche as this sounds, I feel like it needs to be said. So the best way to get ideas is to actually interact with the interface of Instagram Reels for your niche. So for me, for example, I'm a photographer, so I go into the photography niche and see what other people are doing for Instagram Reels and see what is working and what is going viral. And then I try to replicate that in my own way. And a lot of times in the morning when I'm cooking breakfast, making coffee, and enjoying the morning, I come up with ideas throughout the day in the morning. And as a way to keep track of them, I usually write those ideas down on my phone so I don't forget it. And I have multiple ideas listed down on my phone on my notes app, just so I don't forget what I remember. Like if I have a great idea for a video, for YouTube, TikTok, whatever, I have those ideas there. And if you don't like using notes or whatever, maybe you have a notepad or something that you like to carry around with you. Some people do that. That's okay. But something to kind of keep track of things as you get inspiration throughout the day for a video. So once I have that idea in my head of a video that I want to execute for Instagram Reels, the next thing that I do is I script out my video. And now I know how this might sound, because it's only a 30-second video, but I want to create the highest quality content possible on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube. So I feel like viewers will really connect and notice the difference between somebody just shooting an Instagram reel on their cell phone versus somebody who's actually taking the time to set everything up and shoot Instagram reels. Writing out an intro, an outro, and a body for your videos is going to stand out, and you're just taking that little extra step to make yourself stand out from everyone else. Just really, it's just intro, the bulk of the video, and then a quick outro. But the main thing from this is that you want to have a call to action, because you want to grow your following, right? So if you forget to say like, hey, don't forget to like and follow, I feel like it does make a difference when you ask somebody to like and follow or subscribe to your videos. And if you're not following me on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, would really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and comment because it really helps the YouTube algorithm. So after we have our script written out, we're going to start recording our video. We got to set it up and hit record. That's the most important thing, guys. I can give you all these tips and advices on how to grow followings or what I do currently for Instagram Reels. But if you guys aren't following it and not executing on this, it doesn't matter. This is pointless and I'm wasting my time. So don't make me waste my time. Hit record. So we're going to set it up. Usually what I do, the easiest thing is if I'm recording during the day, I just set something up right next to a window. That is the easiest thing to do. But if you're like me sometimes and you need to record at night because you have a family, you have kids, you're working 9 to 5, that type of deal, and you can only record at night, then you probably need to invest in some lighting gear and lighting setups. And I don't want to talk a lot about lighting right now in this video, but if you are interested in cheap lighting solutions, I'm going to put this in the info card above. And I talk about every type of lighting setup that's really budget friendly for you. Anyway, so I make sure my lighting is right. I set my camera up next to the window. I put it into a vertical mode, or into a vertical view, because we're shooting for Instagram stories, which is a vertical view. And then make sure your audio is set up. I feel like audio is the most important thing when it comes to video in general. If you have bad audio, it really gonna take away from your message. If you haven't seen my Rode Video Mic NTG review, I'm gonna link that also in the info card, but I talk about how I get the best audio quality possible, and that's by setting it up on a microphone stand and putting it as close to you as possible. If you have the mic far away onto the camera, it's gonna sound terrible, and having the mic close to you, well, you can make cheap microphones sound great, okay? And then you can also make very expensive microphones sound terrible if you don't know what you're doing. So you wanna set your microphone up close to your mouth as possible. Probably your best investment yet is to upgrade your audio by using either a shotgun microphone, a lavalier microphone, wireless mics, anything. Really anything besides what is built into your cameras is gonna improve your videos. Alrighty, so we finished recording everything. We're gonna go into Final Cut now, and I'm gonna show you how I piece together this video. Alright, so we're gonna start a new project, and we're gonna go in here, and we are gonna title it TikTok video, I don't know, something like that. Alrighty, so we're gonna have to go into this video tab here, and we're gonna hit custom. And what we're gonna do here, we just gotta make it into a vertical, so we fit into a vertical video. So we're gonna type in 1080 by 1920. Next step, what we're gonna do, I gotta get my footage. So I got this clip here, and I'm gonna hit Command and click on the next clip and drag it in. Boom. So recorded vertical, and what we're gonna have to do is I gotta flip this over. I don't know, I think it's -90. Nope, it's 90. Alrighty, so I gotta change the rotation angle to 90, and then we gotta zoom in a little bit. Right about there, boom. So then the next step I gotta do is I gotta go and I gotta cut through this footage.
So the fourth thing that I would look for when hiring a photographer is, do you like their work? Now, this goes without saying because obviously you're hiring a photographer. This is really obvious.
All right, cool. So one of the cool tips that I like to do is I like to hit Option and then the bracket key. So what you do is you're gonna scrub. What I like to do in Final Cut is I like to scrub until I start talking right about here, and then I just mark that point. A lot of the ways that I churn and burn my footage is using shortcuts, and probably the most used shortcut that I have currently is the Option and bracket key. So if I want to cut anything that's to the left of the timeline, I'm going to hit Option and then the left bracket key, and as you see there, it gets rid of everything on the timeline that's to the left of it.
Like their work.
Right there. So then I'm going to hit Command B. Okay, that's another thing. So what Command B does, wherever you're stopped at, it just creates a cut. So Option, bracket key again.
Don't forget to like and follow to see more videos like this, because this is Things I Would Look For in Hiring a Photographer Part 4.
Boom, right there. So that's the intro and outro, right? And then, oh, let me show you that. So then to get rid of everything after the timeline at the end, you just hit Option and then the right bracket key gets rid of everything at the end there. So you don't have to hit. So it just saves you a little bit of time. I like that Option, bracket key, Option B, just because instead of hitting Command B to make a cut and then selecting the clip and then, you know, deleting it, this 2 extra steps here, you just do 1 step with just Option, bracket. So alrighty, so I've cut this footage together. Okay, I cut out some of the excess stuff that we're not gonna need. And so if we look right here, I'm right at 31 seconds. Okay, so I'm 1 second over for Instagram. It's gonna cut early. So a little trick that I do is if I'm just a little bit over, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hit Command A. So I'm gonna select a clip. Man, I can't talk, man. All right, so I'm gonna select a clip. I'm gonna select a clip. Command A. Okay, then we're gonna go down to this little time icon here, and we're gonna hit the drop down arrow, and then I'm gonna hit custom, and this is gonna increase our speed a little bit, so just a tad. So maybe just do 110% rate, and does that get us into the, okay, that cut off maybe just a little too much, so let's try 105 right there. 29 seconds. Boom, that's how you do it, baby. Alrighty, so now we're in the 20 seconds. So let me just listen to this real quick.
Things I would look for in hiring a photographer Part 4. So the fourth thing that I would look for when hiring a photographer is,
so it doesn't sound like it's super sped up. It's only 5% faster. It's not a big deal. Alrighty. So next step that I do, so I've cut all this footage. Next step that I do is we're going to edit the audio.
Things I would look for.
All right, so now how do I edit my audio? I do this really, really meticulous audio editing thing, and this is what I do. I just drag and drop these Matty Hapoya presets. And where is it? Male voice, indoor, normal. And I grab the normal and I drag it on there.
And if you don't know who Matty Hoopoy is, he's a big YouTuber with Peter McKinnon and all those, and he has these audio presets that I use. Sue me. All right, I don't know anything about audio. I just know you get the microphone close to your mouth. It sounds good. Alrighty, so I got the audio edited for my first clip. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of color tweaking, just a small touch. Again, we're turning and burning this footage. I got to record multiple videos at a time. Even this YouTube video, I got to record multiple videos. So speed is the key here, okay? I don't want to spend months on a project for a TikTok video, right? So we got to do something really quick. I'm going to go into my custom LUT folder, okay? And we're going to drag and drop that custom LUT. Boom. And the LUTs that I've actually been really liking, so if you guys don't know what a LUT is just something that adds a little bit of color. They're like almost filters, like an Instagram filter or something. So if you have this footage that's straight out of the camera, what's considered a Rec 709 look, all you do is you can add like different types of LUTs that will tweak the color just a little bit and just makes your footage stand out just a little bit, gives you this creative look and stuff. And so the LUTs that I've been really digging recently is I teamed together with a couple of friends and we bought, pitched in our money by these LUTs because they're kind of expensive, but it's these lens distortion LUTs. And the one that I'm really, really digging is this cashmere LUT. So I'm going to go and I'm going to click cashmere. And as you can see, it's a little too heavy on the color grade, right? It looks a little overdone. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into our mix and we're just going to kind of drag that back a little bit. And so we see this is our original look, which doesn't look bad. We're just going to add a little bit of cashmere. And so you can control the output of the LUT. And I would say that looks, right about there looks pretty good. Right about half power, the opacity is about half, okay?
Or hiring photographer part 4.
So I like that. So I'm totally digging that. All right. So last step. So I've edited the audio on that clip and I've edited the color grade. I did the color grade on that clip. Color grade, right? I just dragged a LUT. All we're gonna do now is gonna hit Command C on that clip and then I'm gonna grab everything else because everything else hasn't changed. The microphone hasn't moved and the lighting hasn't moved. So I can copy and paste these settings to all my rest of my clips. And I'm just gonna hit Command Shift V and boom. So it's asking if I want to paste everything here. Yes, I do. And paste it. So now all the audio is edited for the entire 30-second clip. And we are good. We are Gucci. So let me just listen to it one more time. So I do a final listen.
Things I would look for in hiring a photographer part 4. So the fourth thing that I would look for when hiring a photographer is, do you like their...
All right, as a final step, another thing I like to do is I like to go and I like to add this little template. And the template that I use is from the MTuber pack from Motion VFX. Really great plugins. They have all types of plugins. Literally every little plugin that you could think of is there on Motion VFX. So the one I'm using is the M Stories plugin. And it's super easy. You just download it and it installs into Final Cut Pro. You don't have to do anything else. And the one that I like to use is, no, it's not that one. This one. Alrighty, so what all you do is you just drag and drop, or you can just double click and boom, you're pretty much done. And then all I do is I edit the template.
Things I would look for in hiring a photographer.
So we're done. So all we're gonna do next, we're gonna export, master file, settings. Yeah, sure, go. Next, it's gonna ask where to go, TikTok video. I'm just gonna put part 4 because I probably have a bunch of TikTok videos. And save. Alrighty. All right, there we go. So my TikTok video is ready to view. And now what we're gonna do, gotta go, and this is why I like Apple and Mac and everything, because we're gonna hit share, we're gonna airdrop it to my phone. Boom. And now I have it on my phone and I'm ready to upload. Now let's go into the final step for uploading these to Instagram. Alrighty, so once we have our video finished and edited, we've exported it, we airdropped it to our phone, we're gonna post it. Now, hashtags are kind of important with Instagram, not so much on TikTok, but on Instagram Reels, hashtags are a way for people to kind of find your content, right? And what I personally use, again, I don't put a lot of thought into it either on which hashtags I should use. I do mix it up every time I post, and app that I like to use is Focal Mark, and I find that generates a lot of hashtags for me, and that's all I do. I just type in a couple of cues there on the options menu. It's a great app. It generates hashtags up to 30 for me. I copy them and then I just paste it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you like. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it if you did. If you didn't, That's fine. I've been working, and if you notice this change in location, I'm actually in Nacogdoches right now. I'm not back at home. I traveled to do crisis nursing, and surprised if you guys made it this far to this video. I am a nurse still. I do wedding photography on the side, but it has become my full-time business. So has YouTube, so has Instagram, and all the other stuff. It's starting to become and more of like a full-time job. And but anyways, I traveled out to do crisis nursing. So I'm here in Nacogdoches, here doing COVID nursing in the ICU. And this is why there's a change in location, if you haven't noticed. And yeah, so I'll be here. And that's something new that you guys know about me that I haven't mentioned in any of my videos, I don't think. Anyways, I think that's about it. Don't forget to like and follow, guys. I hit 200 subscribers this week, and it's all thanks to you. I remember making a video where I had about 14 subs, and I was ecstatic that 14 people were, kind enough to follow me when I was a small fry. And now we're almost at 209 subs at the time of this recording, and that really means a lot. I mean, I'm just a nurse and a wedding photographer and a father, husband, all this stuff. I feel like people who have taken the time to subscribe to me really means a lot. I don't feel like worthy of having 200 subs, to be honest, but here I am making more videos, and it's all thanks to you guys. So anyways, I hope this video helped you out, and go make content, go create, go hit record. It might be daunting at first, but I feel like when you stop caring about what other people think and you get over that fear, because I feel that's what holds a lot of people back, and you just hit record and you go and you post out that video, every single video after that gets a little bit easier, a little bit better, and you are going to be a better person for it. You're going to grow because of it, because you're going out of your comfort zone, and that is beautiful. So go out there, go and create. Thanks for watching. I'm ranting. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.